Have you ever wondered how fish reach our plate? What do you think, children? Are they caught only from rivers and seas, or can they also be cultivated? Let us understand the amazing field of fisheries. Today, let us explore the fascinating world of fisheries. So, what is fisheries actually? In simple terms, as we know, we are in the chapter of animal husbandry, right? We are in what chapter? We are towards the end of animal husbandry, right? Okay, so in fisheries, what we are going to do in simplest terms is we are just going to cultivate fishes. Okay, the cultivation and then management, the cultivation, management, and harvesting of fish is called as fishery. So what is fishery? Cultivation, management, and harvesting of fish. So you might get bit what we call tensed, or you may get a doubt like, why is the word cultivation used here? Because we believe that cultivation has to be used only in agriculture for growing crops. It is in the similar sense, students, that cultivation, in the sense, it is a process of growing something, and here we are going to grow fish. Okay, so we are going to grow fish, and then not only just growing them, we are also going to manage them, nothing but take care of them. So we are going to take care of them. Along with that, when they are fully grown up to their mature stage, then we are going to harvest them. Just like how when the crops are grown, we just cut it and then we collect it, in the same manner, when the fishes reach their mature stage mature stage at that time, what is going to happen? We are going to collect them. Okay, children. And then after that, whatever process we want to do, we will do after that. Maybe it may be after harvesting, after collecting, we may sell, we may preserve, all that depends. Okay, so we understood the basic meaning of fisheries. Let us talk about types of fisheries. So are there any types? Yes. So in fisheries, we have two major types, children. Let us explore that. So in fisheries, there are two major types. The first one is called as capture fishery. What is that called? Capture fisheries. And the second one is called as culture fisheries. Capture fisheries and culture fisheries. Let us understand them in easiest terms. Talking about capture fishery, as we know, this word capture, it is telling about something getting caught, like catching something, right? So here in capture fishery, what we are going to do, we are going to catch fishes. From where? We can catch them from their natural organism lives, becomes a habitat. Just like how we live in our homes, like that, for fish, what is their home? It's nothing but water bodies. Yes. Okay, it can be seas, it can be freshwater or whatsoever. Water body is the home of fishes. Okay, so catching fishes from natural habitats, or from their natural habitats, or from water bodies, is called as capture fisheries. So in this, we have two types. It is further divided into two types. The first one is called as marine fisheries. What is it? Marine fisheries. And the second one looks like that, like the terminology feels like that, but it is very easy. Okay, so marine fisheries, what does this term mean? Marine, whenever we hear this word, we understand, we get to know something called as marine water. And what is marine water? Nothing but water present in seas, which is salty. Yes. Okay, so when you're catching fishes from sea water, which is salty in nature. Okay, when you're catching fishes from seas or from marine water, that type of capture fishery is called as marine fisheries. Okay, talking about inland fisheries, nothing but opposite of this. So marine water, sea water, opposite is what? Fresh water. So when you are catching fishes from the freshwater bodies, freshwater bodies. So when I talk about freshwater bodies, this can be what? These can be, this can be lakes, this can be ponds, right? This can be rivers, and this can be reservoirs as well. What are that? What is that? Reservoirs as well. Is that clear, children? So if you're catching fishes from these freshwater bodies like lakes, ponds, rivers and reservoirs, that type of fishing comes under inland fisheries. Along with freshwater, sometimes we have what we call estuaries, means a water body in which both freshwater and marine water are going to be what we call a water body in which both fresh water and marine water is present. Like at that time, the salinity means the amount of saltness will be medium, like which is the water which is very medium in salty level. Why? Because it is combination of both fresh water and marine water. Such type of water in which both fresh water and marine water is present is called as brackish water body. It is called as what? Brackish water body. So even when you are fishing from brackish water body, that also comes under inland fisheries only. Clear, children? What is the meaning of brackish water body? In a water body in which both fresh and marine water are present together, and the amount of salinity means salt level will not be too high, it will not be too low, but it will be instead moderate. Is that clear, children? Okay. So now let us move ahead to the next type of the fisheries, that is culture fisheries. The word culture fisheries means, actually here you can highlight this word, you can focus on this word called as culture. Culture, now you are growing them by maintaining certain conditions. Such type of cultivation of fishes is called as culture fisheries. Okay, children? So now in this culture fishery also we are having two types. What is that? The first one is called as monoculture. Monoculture. And in monoculture, okay, one more we can take. Totally we can go with the three types. First one is monoculture, second one is polyculture, and third one is monosex culture. Monosex culture. So this mono word, whenever we come across this word mono, that means it represents something called as one. It equals to one. Okay, children? Not four but one. Okay. So monoculture means growing or culturing only one kind of one kind of species of fish. As we know, I have covered the basics of animal husbandry, in that I have explained the meaning of species. Okay, so you can watch out that video as well. So what is monoculture? Growing only one kind of species, only one kind of species of fish is grown. Such a culture is called as monoculture. Talking about polyculture, if you are growing more than one, means greater than one, or if you are growing multiple species of fish together, such a culture is called as polyculture. Talking about next type, that is monosex. As we know, this sex word is related with the word gender. Yes or no, children? Okay. Mono means one and sex is relating to gender. That means if you are growing only only one type of gender of fish, such a culture is called as monosex culture. Means in monosex culture, if we talk in short terms, what is going to happen, in monosex culture you will grow only male fishes or only female fishes, only any one of them, not both but only one gender you are going to select and you are going to grow. I hope it is clear, children. Let us talk about some examples of monoculture, polyculture and monosex culture. Clear? Examples of monoculture. Let's assume if you are growing only Catla fish alone. Without, let's assume in fishes, as we know, children, in fish species we have names like Catla, Rohu, Mrigal, right? So if you're growing only Catla, single species of fish, that type of culture comes under monoculture. Whereas if you're growing Catla, Rohu is a fish species name, and Mrigal. See here how many fish species are involved? Three. Three means nothing but poly. The poly word, nothing but poly is nothing but more than one. In this case, we are just taking more than one. If something is more than one, then we're talking about polyculture. Understood, children? So here, Catla, Rohu, and Mrigal, they are going to grow. They are going to be grown together. How is it possible? Like how together means actually, if you assume a water body like this, what is going to happen? Catla is a surface feeder. Surface feeder, in the sense it prefers to stay at the surface, not exactly on top but here. Okay, whereas Rohu is a middle feeder, it prefers to stay in the middle. Talking about Mrigal, Mrigal is like the bottom feeder, it is going to prefer the bottom uh, space of the water body. So based on their preferenced zones, we are going to select the species and we are going to grow together. So what is going to happen, overcrowding won't happen. Competition among food also won't happen, because Catla will be in its position, Rohu will be in its place, Brickle will be in its place. There is no what we call fighting, or what we call no overcrowding and no competition for food. So in this case, in this manner, we can get high yield also, high yield and less competition. Clear, children? Okay, so moving ahead to the example of monosex culture. In monosex culture, the popular one is tilapias. So tilapias is grown in this tilapia fish. What is going to happen, uh, only mostly males are going to be preferred here. So in tilapia fish culture, only males fish are grown. Hope it is clear, children. So we have covered what we have covered capture fishery, and then we have covered culture fisheries. So what is the importance of fisheries, children? Look here, listen carefully. Fisheries, they are why are we growing them? The prime reason is, see, human consumption. Fish are protein rich food, right? So we humans want such a protein rich food. So for human consumption, basically they are cultured and cultivated, they are caught, they are captured, so that humans can get the protein rich, high fi protein rich food. And along with that, it generates employment. See, there are many people involved in this culture fisheries, capture fisheries. Example, fisherman. Yes or no? Fisherman, and even the boat persons who go along with the fisherman. So overall generating employment. And ultimately, if employment is being generated, what is going to happen? Economy is going to boost up the economy as well. Hope it is clear, children. So follow the clever chalk to make your concepts back. Bye.